All right, man, we here. We are definitely here. I'm gonna get to this link in a second. Topic today, we got the heavyweight division. Andy Ruiz will be taking on Chris Arreola on Fox pay-per-view. So before I flame, I'm gonna just go through the rundown. Just go through the information and get this to y'all real quick. Hit the like button while you're tuning in. And big ups to the whole underground community. And big shout out to the click, UGC. True Media Gang, we back on the job. Truth is the new hate. Y'all know what it is. H Money in the building. What's happening, bro? Grand Rising to you. Iron Kong, what's up, man? Grand Rising, King. Bill Haney came to the show after you left. Big ups to Bill. I'll catch him on one of them shows, man. Toby, what up, bro? Y'all hit the like button for me. So let's get right to it. Man. Boxing scene. The source is in the description box if y'all need it. Let me drop it also in the live chat. So like I say, before I get a flame, I'm going to definitely get this information to y'all real quick like. All right, boom. Dropped it in the live chat. There's the source. Let's get to it, man. All right. Let's get here. All right. Andy Ruiz versus Chris Arreola, heavyweight clash set for April 24th. Go down here. Andy Ruiz and Chris Arreola finally have a date for the long-discussed showdown. Pay-per-view from a location to be determined. Hold on. They both out of California. They said it's been in discussion for more than a year. It has been given clearance to land on the spring schedule. All right, so let's look at what they've done recently. Chris Arreola, 38 wins, 6 losses, 3 by knockout, and 33 big wins by KO. He has, of recent, lost to Adam Kalinowski. That was on August the 3rd, 2019. And a lot of us know Adam Kalinowski lost to Robert Helenius recently. I believe that was last year. So Arreola's coming off of a loss and inactivity. And he's about to be in a pay-per-view fight. Andy Ruiz Jr., on the other hand, 33 wins, 2 losses, stopped. His loss came to Joseph Parker and AJ, Anthony Joshua. 22 big wins by KO. What's the height difference? Andy Ruiz is 6'2". Arreola 6'3". So not much height difference. And Andy Ruiz is coming off a loss to Anthony Joshua and inactivity. He fought December 2019. This will be his first fight back since then, and he's going to be on pay-per-view. He will be on pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get back to this real quick. Make sure I didn't miss nothing in this article that's important. Arreola turns 40 on March the 5th. Big age difference. I think Ruiz is 32 years old. Andy Ruiz is 31. And Arreola is getting ready to turn 40. Actually, in 3 days. It hasn't dampened the spirit of the two-time heavyweight title challenger who trains with renowned cornerman Joe Goossen. Earlier plans called for Ruiz and Arreola to tentatively collide last spring. The fight was never formally announced by Premier Boxing Champions due to the initial wave of the ongoing coronavirus pandemic. Several dates were floated once boxing returned from the pandemic, only for both boxers to go all of 2020 without a fight. Details on the undercard are still in discussion, according to sources. So it's looking like this is going to be the main event. Headlining pay-per-view. Andy Ruiz versus Chris Arreola. All right, man, let's get to this. Let's get to this flame. You feel me? Let's get to this flame, bro. That's what we about to do. So, right off top, flame of shame. Flame of shame, man, to this event. Flame of shame to Ruiz, Chris Arreola. Well, congratulations to Chris Arreola. He's able to land a fight with Ruiz. It might be a decent little payday for him, I guess. I don't understand this. This is a cherry pick. Let's just keep it a stack. This is a cherry pick for Andy Ruiz coming back. People are going to probably say, oh, well, he's been out of the ring for so long, so he just need a light touch coming back. A light touch coming back. This guy's been training with Eddie Reynoso. He's been around Canelo and all of that, dropping weight to come back and fight Chris Arreola. I would think that the time to get in dog shape like that was versus AJ. You know what I mean? With all the straps. Not for Chris Arreola. You know what I mean? So this is ass, bro. And it's on pay-per-view. This is like desperate, man. It seemed kind of desperate for PBC to put this on pay-per-view. Like, seriously? Tell me, what's going on with guys who's coming off losses being rewarded? Y'all don't realize that there's so many individuals that are coming off defeat and are being gifted. They are being truly rewarded out here, man. You got recently Abney Yildirim coming off loss and doing PEDs. He's getting rewarded. You got former Chief Billy Joe Saunders about to be rewarded with Canelo after he had been ducking and doing PEDs. But the guys who ain't ducking, who don't do PEDs, these guys don't get rewarded. Matter of fact, they get flamed out here for wanting to be free smoke, wanting to do vital testing randomly. Squeaky clean, undefeated record. They get flamed. But then you can have trash events like Ruiz versus Chris Arreola, and I guarantee you somebody gonna be out here like, this is a great fight. Come on now. Guarantee you. Dudes are gonna be capping and saying that this is a great event. This is pay-per-view. It's worth the money. Does anybody in live chat believe that this is worth the money? Pay-per-view to see two dudes coming off losses, no straps on the line. Headlining. And what up, Marcus? It ain't no way they make it a pay-per-view. They're going to backtrack like they did with Wilder versus Brazil. Think so? Ronald Fink, what's up, fam? So we got about 45 minutes to an hour to cook. We're going to give our thoughts today. Predictions. The whole shebang. Toby said it can be pay-per-view. I was just thinking that, right? This is kind of desperate if they do this. He said, I'm starting to think PBC is broke. That's kind of a desperate thing to do, bro. We got IOTBA in the chat. All right, let me drop the link for all my UGC affiliates. Hopefully we all blue in the chat. Let me check real quick with the other device. Make sure I'm not leaving nobody out. We blue, 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 blue. All right, man, looking pretty seed out in the chat. We good. Ain't no outsiders. Shout out to the ones in the bushes. In the background. Right now. Yes, sir. So there you have it, though. My thoughts is this fight is ass, man. And I'm concerned about PBC if they put this on pay-per-view. If they follow through and put this on pay-per-view, I'm concerned about PBC and the future of them. This is little champ shit. This is Martin said ass crack promotions, bro. That's what that is, bro. It's getting worse and worse. PBC is a joke and a sad company, says IO. Flame the PBC protection boxing community. Same as Canelo fights. I can't support cherry picking. I mean, come on, Reynoso. You got talented dudes over there. Okay. What the hell? And then this just disgraceful, the disrespect to put this on pay-per-view. Like, how dumb do you think we are? Sad business, man. Who we got? IO.
Man, y'all know how I do. It's your boy, Mr. 214. I'm on that bullshit again. Y'all know I represent that UGC. We are the underground community. Shout out to my dog, the original Don Dada of the UGC, and shout out to the UGC chat. Black. Nigga. Black. Black. What the fuck is going on with PPC? What the fuck? Like, nigga, this got to be a joke. Like, nigga, I must have woke up and bumped my head and fell unconscious for 10 minutes and looking at this video, and this shit got to be a goddamn joke. That PBC is putting, you know, if you're hungry, eat a Snickers on pay-per-view with Arreola, who ain't been the same since been the same.
They both coming off losses. Both been having weight problems. We see Ruiz trying to drop weight now. Iron Cone, what's happening?
Yo, what going on, man? Black and the great IOTBA.
Iron Cone 26 up in this motherfucker.
What up, Chief?
I've been waiting to get your ass on this panel.
Well, I don't think they're gonna make this no pay-per-view. They're gonna backtrack like they did with the Wilder and Brazil fight. Remember that shit was supposed to be pay-per-view too, until people was like, I'm not paying for that shit. And they were forced to put that on regular TV and pay and attempt to pay Deontay Wilder what the Zone was gonna pay him, and that fucked Showtime's budget up. So yeah, they're not gonna put this on pay-per-view. I don't believe it for 1 second. Nope.
Hey, you know what's crazy, Iron Cone?
Yeah.
They should put this on Fox, just regular Fox. I think it'll do big numbers, even though it's a bullshit fight. I think putting Andy Ruiz versus Arreola on regular Fox, it'll do big numbers.
I agree with that. It'll be. This is a good free TV fight. Why are you even considering pay-per-view? Like, is it that Andy Ruiz is asking for Matchroom DAZN money again because he think he really is Anthony Joshua now? Hey,
dude, I'm talking about sadness. It may be Ruiz big in the boxing community. Yeah, we know. We seen how big he got in them buffets. Half of the Mexican community don't respect that dude, bro. Stop playing, Marcus. You reach.
They be shitting on him on IG, but
man,
I mean, crazy, man. What, like, do they honestly? I mean, they're gonna try to attempt to try to put this on pay-per-view. So, like you said, Iron Cole, if enough people come out like, man, this shit is ass crack. We ain't paying for this. They might retract, but it's just kind of desperate. It seemed like, man, like what the this fight of all fights, man. And then where's boxing going where dudes can just come off losses and get rewarded, man? Like what's going on, man?
Well, Anthony Joshua came off a loss and got rewarded.
Well, yeah, he was former champ, rematch clause promotions, but we talking about dudes who you know what I mean, shouldn't even be in the ring. And then not to mention be on the main event card, pay-per-view. Chris Arreola?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can see if it was Andy Ruiz and another top guy in the heavyweight division, but this is Arreola. He about to turn 40 in 3 days.
Ruiz gonna bust up his nose again.
Who Arreola lose to last?
Kalnaki. He lost to a guy who just
beat him up pretty bad.
Lost.
Yeah, busted him up bad.
Yeah, he got his ass. Well, he made his nose fatter. You know that big ass Chris Arreola nose. So
I know Joseph Parker just fought. I know Joseph Parker just fought, but that would have made more sense of Ruiz versus Joseph Parker too, because a lot of people thought Ruiz beat Joseph Parker. Yeah, that would have made more sense.
What about Ruiz versus Kawanaki?
I like that fight too.
Well, maybe Kawanaki not in shape.
No, why?
Because remember, Kawanaki wasn't in shape for AJ. Oh, I'm not in shape. Like, you never in shape. What are you talking about?
Like when in the history of your heavyweight career, you've been in shape.
Like the fight that they should have put on, bro, would have been big. This fight would have sold. And I know y'all gonna let me show y'all the reasons. They should have put Andy Ruiz versus Charles Martin, because y'all know Charles Martin is getting trained by Manny Robles. He been getting trained by Manny Robles even when Andy Ruiz used to be in the camp. But Charles Martin is a way better fighter now. Like, that's the fight they should have put on. Ruiz versus Martin, bro. That shit would have been big.
Nah, bro. The only thing that's probably pay-per-view is Wilder and Ruiz on that side. They on the same side of the street. I don't get it. Like,
you're right.
That will make more sense. Like, that'll fucking sell. But Ruiz
but you don't think Martin? You don't think Martin would have many Robles in his corner? You know.
I'm talking about with this being on pay-per-view. That's not no pay-per-view fight. Yeah. That's some shit you put on regular Fox. Ruiz versus Charles Martin, or Ruiz versus Chris Arreola. Wilder versus Ruiz. You could put that on pay-per-view, and then put Arreola, Kalnaki, and all them niggas on the undercard of that. But this is supposed to be the main event, and they said we're still trying to find the undercard. We're trying to what? Who the hell you gonna put on that? You know,
they gonna put Joey Spencer, Joey Spencer,
right? Joey Spencer, Chris Colbert, shit like that. It's gonna be typical Fox programming for pay-per-view.
I guess the whole selling point is going to be based on Anthony Joshua, the man that defeated Anthony Joshua. I was like, so are you going to use Anthony Joshua to sell this pay-per-view? Really? Because it ain't much else you could use for this. I mean, Ruiz don't really have a lot of highlights before.
Yeah, how you sell it?
I mean, so the selling point has to be the man who defeated Anthony Joshua, right? But is that going to sell an entire pay-per-view? I don't think you can put this on pay-per-view. They're not going to put this on pay-per-view. I guarantee you they're not going to put this on pay-per-view.
That's fucked up how they trying to mislead the public by bringing Andy Ruiz back versus Chris Arreola to make Andy Ruiz look good, bro. That is just so misleading to the boxing public, bro.
Hey, how the hell they gonna you imagine the press conference, man? Them trying to sell this fight? None of them is ass, bro. Come on, man. Be real out, TBA. Fat ass Ruiz. You know, I'm gonna go in there. I've lost the weight. I'm gonna get. This is my first headline pay-per-view. And Chris Arreola come out of nowhere. I remember one time he was doing an interview and shifted off speaking some old weird other language and shit. I'm like, what's wrong with this fight? And Chris Arreola, let me see, he went fucking life or death with Kalnaki. And Kalnaki just got stopped.
know what they gonna say, Black Horseman? They gonna say, oh, these two Mexican fighters, y'all know every time Mexicans fight, they come to fight. Looking ass.
Yeah. Boxer guy say he overslept. Martin said Arreola hasn't been the same since Vitaly beat him up.
Yeah.
Shit, all kind of dudes beat him up.
Time. Like, he is really punch drunk, bro. He really is punch drunk, bro. Arreola don't supposed to be in the ring with Ruiz. And I'm not going to lie, Ruiz looking good right now. And I'm not going to lie, shout out to Eddie Reynoso, the best trainer in boxing. Like, this is a scary fight for them to put Andy Ruiz versus Arreola, who punch drunk. I think Andy Ruiz going to really, like, put this dude on conscious, bro.
Man. Hell yeah, he gonna beat the brakes off this dude. But what you talking about, shout out to Eddie Reynoso, but why he gotta put with all his training ability and everything that we're gonna see that he's been able to implement into Ruiz, we're gonna see him display that on Arreola. Like, how about some real competition for us to see that? Yeah. Like, not this crap, bro. Brotherhood, what's up, man? He say Ortiz versus Ruiz will sell with a good undercard. Nah, that ain't gonna sell either.
Why would we want to see 50-year-old Ortiz? Why would we want to see 50-year-old Ortiz?
Yeah, Luis Ortiz old as fuck too. Nobody want to see him. He coming off a loss. Well, he got a win in his last victory.
On free TV, that would do okay. Again, all these are free TV fights. Basically what we're talking about is the fact that this is being rumored to be on pay-per-view, right? All these other fights are free TV fights. This is a free TV fight. Ortiz versus Ruiz is a free TV fight, and it would do good on free TV. Caleb Plant versus Caleb Truax did decent viewing numbers on free TV. You can't just put this shit on pay-per-view, bro. $80? What?
They probably gonna have some crazy price like that. I call.
So
what's up, Axel?
So the premier shows that we done got on Fox in the last couple of weeks was Caleb Truax versus Caleb Plant. Then we had Anthony Durrell versus that other guy. Now we finna get Andy Ruiz versus Arreola. Thank you, Al Heyman.
PBC is on some crack ass promotion shit.
Thank you, Al Heyman.
Just put it on free TV. I'll watch. I mean, I don't mind watching a public execution every now and again. So go ahead, put Andy Ruiz and Chris Arreola on. Let me just watch it. I wouldn't let my kids watch though, because it's gonna go bad.
But the thing, like, I don't mind watching it either. But when they got pay-per-view behind it, bro, that bring up serious problems with me, bro. Like, when they got pay-per-view, like, Andy Ruiz ain't even no fucking pay-per-view fighter. Like, this nigga shocked the world. Give him his credit. He beat Anthony Joshua. He beat him. It wasn't no excuse. He went in there. He actually beat that man.
That's right.
But damn, I think he beat that man, like Black said, the first heavyweight fighter ever to come with a tank top and a sombrero on to a goddamn fucking weigh-in, bro. Like, are you fucking serious, bro? Like, this nigga went from if you're hungry, either Snickers to Hello Ma'am, do you have any Grey Poupon? That nigga was eating pounds of that shit. It's like, God damn. It's like, nigga, how did your body look like that? Like, you could say, remember Black. I was on that shit early with Andy Ruiz, talking about how this nigga was partying and doing all this. People like, oh, leave him alone. He just became champion. Let him enjoy himself. Yeah, okay.
Who you talking about?
Like, people were saying that. You remember when Andy Ruiz started partying? Yeah, when Ruiz started partying and he was out doing all that other shit he was doing, we were flaming the shit out of his ass.
Yeah. Matter of fact, as soon as he weighed in the tank top, I was like, oh yeah, he losing. AJ gonna beat the fuck out of this man. So yeah, that dude is a joke. But hey, he about to headline a pay-per-view according to this source.
That's what I'm saying. We talk shit about Top Rank. Like, Top Rank put out the best fights, the best shows. Look, we can say we can have all our feelings about Bob Arum, what feelings people have about it. But one thing he's consistent on is making sure he put out the best shows, bro. Look at this bullshit PBC do to us. Like, who was on Earl Spence undercard? Was it Joey Spencer? Who was? I forgot. I forgot who was on the nigga undercard.
Damn,
who was on Deontay Wilder undercard?
I can't even remember.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. PBC pay-per-view, like the undercards are always like garbage. Like I remember the Wilder Fury 1 undercard, it was just, man, it was just bad. You know what I'm saying?
Iceman said they testing Ruiz's pay-per-view power.
Testing his pay-per-view. This nigga ain't fought in 2 years. You talking about testing his pay-per-view power? How the fuck we gonna like test somebody pay-per-view power who actually lost the fight because he wasn't disciplined to stay champion, fam, and got damn to 300 pounds, bro. You kidding me? And you talking about testing his pay-per-view power? No, PBC is in a terrible bind. If you got, like you say, Fox paying them $60 million a year. Think about all the shows that they have to put on so Fox can get their money back. If I'm Fox, think about how Fox and the executives who run the boxing field is looking at PBC right now. You think they're gonna renew PBC in the future? No. After this contract is up, PBC will be back on Bounce TV. Trust me.
That's terrible, man.
Trust me, Hardcore. They'll be back on TV because like look, it's really like PBC said, fuck Showtime. Like look at the shows they give us on Showtime. Adrian Broner is the headline versus Santiago, a guy who never fought in America before. I'm not saying you got to fight in America, but like, damn, that's when you really show where you at because not like most of the fighters, you know, in the big time fights you get here in America. You know, they put Adrian Broner versus Santiago. Look how Al Heyman has done Showtime, bro. He give them the scraps and then put scraps on Fox too. Like it's crazy. Why Earl Spence, who made his name off of Showtime, why he ain't running Showtime pay-per-views?
Bro, I'm shocked Showtime is even in the boxing business still, to be honest with you, because it ain't shit happening at Showtime. Nothing. What's his name? Steven Espinosa spent all his time arguing with Eddie Hearn on Twitter rather than worrying about the fact that PBC not giving them shit. You know what I'm saying? You worry about Eddie Hearn, arguing with Eddie Hearn on Twitter, but you're not worried about your business. So I'm shocked Showtime is even in the boxing business still, to be honest with you. I'm shocked.
Don't get it twisted. The way they going, Iron Comb, time. It's not on their side. No, it ain't. Shit. Nigga, time. Nigga, you remember how HBO, how shocking, and I miss Jim Lampley. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like Jim Lampley the best I ever seen, you know, like, as a lead commentator. Even though Jim Lampley was a little, you know, he'd jump the river like, bang, bang, bang. You know, that's still my guy.
Yeah, it's weird, right? That you know, I saw people, certain channels talking about Eddie Hearn, and they were like, well, how Eddie Hearn gonna deal with the Zone and Sky Sports? You know, you can't serve two networks. Well, PBC ain't doing a good job serving two networks in America. I think Eddie Hearn doing okay serving Sky and the Zone. The Sky get their content, and the Zone get their content. Showtime don't get shit.
Hey, Iron saying and leading off what you saying, they say Eddie Hearn don't know how to promote in America. Well, goddamn, Al Heyman don't know how to promote in America either. Nigga said he don't know how to put on fights in America either.
Well,
nigga, Eddie Hearn don't know how to do.
Al Heyman is not a promoter, sir. Okay.
I mean,
we got Lions only promotions. We got Man Down promotions, Bomb Squad promotions, Al promotions. Get the fuck out. So all them people do. I mean, chicken and horses promotions. I don't know.
Well, he don't know how to advise. He don't know how to advise right in America. He's no better than it. Like, people can say what y'all want to say about Eddie Hearn, but that motherfucker know how to put on for his country. He know how to put on for the UK and put on big fight. He might not be as established as America, but one thing I got to give Eddie Hearn his credit for, when he came to America, he put his foot in the door. You know, overpaying fighters like Tevin Farmer, that motherfucker with them big ass ears, Daniel Jacobs, you know, and Demetrius Andrade. You know what's crazy? I didn't know, somebody shared some news last night that when Danny Jacobs fought Canelo, that he didn't pay his trainer in Rozier. That's why they split up. I never knew that.
Yeah, he wanted to. Well, Rozier said it was about money. Like it was similar to Triple G and what's his name? His old trainer. What's his name? Guy in Big Bear. What's his name?
Abel Sanchez.
Yeah, it was similar to that where Abel was like, "Well, give me my money," and Triple G was like, "Nah, I'm good, man. I don't want to pay this percentage." And Danny Jacobs said, "I don't want to pay this either." He wants all his money, and he dumped Rozier, and he looked like shit after that.
Yeah, that's true. He's been looking like ass crack ever since then. Motherfucker.
Like, that's fucked up. These niggas forget about how these trainers was with them early in their career. They finally get their big fight where these trainers done been with them and work their ass off. Yeah. Y'all don't want to pay these trainers. That's fucked up, Daniel Jacobs. I lost respect for you, sir.
Hey, man. That man said he not going to do this and he not going to do that. Now he living in a mansion in Atlanta and putting on subpar performances against Gabe Rosado. Now he not with Matchroom. I don't know what the fuck he got.
I didn't see that fight. Did he really lose, or was it really close like that?
Unfortunately, I saw the fight, and let me tell you something. I think that motherfucker might have lost that fight.
Man, justice for Rosado. Promotions.
They've been robbing Gabe a while though. They'll get some bad news, boy.
Justice for Philly, man. It's been looking rough for Philly. That Philly should have got that. Huh?
I realize y'all mentioned what his name, Farmer. What do y'all think about Tevin Farmer saying he's gonna move up to 135?
Oh, hey, get to it.
I like it, but I think Tevin Farmer should stay at 130. I think he naturally. I don't think his punching, because you know, if we talk about Devin Haney and say he don't punch as hard, well, I think Devin Haney punch harder than Tevin Farmer.
Tevin Farmer whole game is not predicated. Like, I'm not sure why he tried to go to war with Jojo Diaz. You ain't no puncher. You're a dude who get in and get out. Why are you doing this? So it's like, for me, Tevin Farmer, well, he said, like, if he don't get a title shot next, which in IBF already ordered the title shot. So maybe he's talking about if he don't get the next shot at the title at 130, he's going to move to 135. I'm like...
Yeah, but I thought he was going to get the shot since Jojo did. I thought he was in line.
Nah, well, he was the rematch clause. But since that fell through, Jojo Diaz lost his IBF ordered the number 2 and number 3 guy to fight. And Tevin Farmer's at number 7. They drop him way down the line.
Hey, Black, go back to that comment what the Brotherhood said. Nigga said Jacobs went white collar on us. That nigga ain't welcome back to Brooklyn.
Brotherhood gave Danny Jacobs to Atlanta permanently.
Wow. Jacobs did switch up.
Shout out to the Brotherhood, man.
Jacobs and Derevchenko got the same trainer. Yeah. Rosado will run him out of Philly. I mean, hey.
Let me tell you how
Farmer versus Tank Davis. Yeah, Tank already avoided that fight. So
let me tell you how close Danny Jacobs and the trainer were. The trainer trained Sergey and Danny. When they fought, I think Rozier trained Danny. I think he cornered Danny.
Yep, he did.
So it's like, bro, what the fuck? I don't know what
that just showed you his loyalty, bro. Like, because usually, and you know, because Daniel Jacobs is the one who made him, and that just showed his loyalty to Daniel Jacobs, that he'll be in this corner, because in situations like that, you usually see the coach just step back and let other trainers, you know, train them and let them fight each other, especially with 2 fighters on his stable. But that just showed you how loyal Rozier was for Daniel Jacobs. And nigga, you get your biggest fight against Canelo and you fuck him like that. Fuck you, Danny Jacobs. I don't fuck with you, bro. Straight up.
Damn,
I don't fuck with him. I don't like shit like that. I don't like shit like that, bro. I don't like them trainers work their ass out, bro. Them trainers, like, and I ain't gonna lie, you know, because I used to be in there with one of the great trainers all the time, and Derrick James, and the wear and tear on these trainers' body, you know, that they have to take. Just think, especially if they dealing with one big time fighter and have 10 more fighters that want that same attention, because you knew, man, when I hit the pass with Rozier, it's gonna be a little different. When I hit the pass with Derrick James, it's gonna be a little different. So I seen Derrick James, pushing himself, shoulders hurt, legs hurt, have to go, get himself worked on, to be able to go through the punishment that they go through from these guys who training hard as fuck, like cutting weight, coming down, getting stronger and stronger. These niggas ain't getting no pussy. So these niggas walking around like He-Man. So, shout out to all the trainers, man. They deserve everything they get, bro, because they do help these fighters out tremendously.
Yeah, shout out to the trainers, man. That's definitely, helping these fighters out, man. Get them to a position where they can really eat. Then when they start really eating, they start acting like they don't need the ones that got them there and got them at the table to eat. So it's what it is, man.
You know what bothers me a lot though about this Arreola fight though? I keep wondering what is Chris Arreola's bank statement like, because you can't just be taking these ass whoopings. They're not putting you in there with no light punches. They're putting you in there with guys that are exactly knockout artists, guys who brawl and shit. They put you in there because they know you bust up easy and you're gonna look good on TV getting abused. Like, do you need this, bro? Like, you don't have kids? What?
We got Danny Jacobs in here.
Yeah, I heard, I came at the perfect time. I heard people talking about me, and look, all I gotta say is, what I'm saying, when you get your M's up, you gotta move different. You know what I'm saying? You gotta move different out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? So when you get your M's up, you get M's up friends. You know what I'm saying? You M's up in your friends and all that, B. You know what I'm saying?
M's up, get your friends up.
Word.
And you know what's crazy, bro? That was the most savage moment. Like, I will never forget the way he walked up on Jamal Charlo, bro. That was Danny Jacobs was on his savage shit, bro. Remember when that dude who was rocking with Jamal Charlo? He said, "Perfect goddamn time, perfect goddamn time."
Yeah, the little Elder Barge looking dude, the little Elder Barge guy. Man, I want Danny to smack him so bad.
Perfect goddamn time. Oh man, that's so funny, bro.
TBA, if you watch the video, that's the guy, right? After shit start getting,
that's the guy.
You realize he starts getting further and further back in the crowd, away. He starts talking shit, then he starts backing away from Danny Jacobs and still talking shit in the back. I'm like, these are
Well, he sure did. He was talking real tough. And next thing you know, it's like, this boxing though. This boxing.
Yeah, man.
Oh, talking boxing.
Daniel Jacobs Gabriel Rosado a rematch, fam.
You said he need to give Rosado a rematch?
I think so.
He need to give him a rematch before he try to move on, because you got to justify.
Yeah. You got to clear that up.
But where he gonna move on to? Because he not with Matchroom no more. His contract's done. That was his last fight. So it's like, and they ain't announced shit for Danny Jacobs. So I don't know.
So that was a bad way to go out your last fight, put on the performance like that, trying to get that next contract on.
I ain't even heard Eddie Hearn say nothing about renewing Danny Jacobs' contract. Nothing. And Danny Jacobs actually was Eddie Hearn's first signing in America. Eh? The first signing to Matchroom USA. Danny Jacobs. So man.
Yeah.
So Danny Jacobs is fucking Eddie Hearn's Andre Berto.
Yep.
Pretty much. That would be accurate.
Andre Berto is to Al Heyman. That's it's Danny Jacobs.
You know what's crazy though, y'all? You know what's crazy? Danny Jacobs was Al Heyman's first signee as an advisor. He's the first one.
Wow.
So
see, Brotherhood put up Jacobs versus David Lemieux. Shit, go ahead.
Danny Jacobs.
Lemieux will knock him out.
for free
Brother
fight
Hood said Jacob versus David Lemieux. Lemieux might get him work.
I'm not interested in David and Jacobs fighting Lemieux. I want to see him fight Rosado and make that shit right.
Yeah, but that gotta be an
Rematch,
undercard fight somewhere. That gotta be like a.
Hell yeah, it's undercard. He can't headline
That gotta
nothing
be
else
the-
no more. Now I have to draw with Rosado.
That gotta be the third fight before the main event.
Oh God. Oh God.
Fuck.
Oh God, bro.
Well, he do
Like,
need to
bro,
run that back. That's fucked up.
Say, bro, y'all see what we had with boxing, bro? Damn, we talking about Danny Jacobs need to
Terrible, bro.
rematch Rosado. God damn. Oh, that shit hurt.
Well, it's a perfect goddamn time,
Bro.
right?
Perfect goddamn time. Perfect goddamn time.
Hey, anybody in the live
That's
chat
about
though gonna buy this pay-per-view event? Huh?
I don't know what they're gonna do, man. All I'm saying is Chris Arreola needs to understand that they put you in there because you look good, busted up on TV. You look like somebody that you use for like, when they're doing movies, they put like ketchup bags or whatever on right. That's what Chris Arreola is.
He'll stand in.
Yeah, you look good for TV.
He's
That's the only dude that got a bigger nose than Leonard Ellaby. Is
so
Arreola.
he's PVC. He's furniture.
Yeah. Hey, Brotherhood.
Oh shit.
Hey, Brotherhood in the chat. If David Lemieux and Danny Jacobs fight, who would win?
I don't know. I'm probably favoring Lemieux after that performance he had against Rosado.
Me too. Hey, what you say? That nigga got the only nose bigger.
I haven't seen Lemieux back really much since his fucking pass out. Remember he was trying to make weight. And,
against Turiano.
He had to get rushed to emergency room.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's up with Dave Lemieux with at this point. Hey, H-Money, what's happening?
Yo, good. Black was popping. IOTBA. Everybody on the panel was good.
What's up, man?
Man,
What's
shit,
cracking, bro.
Man, shit, it was a great show, my brother, man. What up, IOTBA? What's good, my boy?
Man, what's good?
What's popping, nigga?
What'd you say Arreola nose is the only nose bigger than Leonard Ellaby?
Yeah, bro. That's the only nigga that's competing with Leonard. Hey, H-Money, what's your thoughts, man, on this event, man? Is this pay-per-view? What's going on? Is PBC desperate? What's the deal, man? Why is this even a pay-per-view event? Both guys coming off losses. It's crazy.
So they really fighting on pay-per-view, or that's just a report, or is that like the real thing? That's what's going on.
That's what's reported. It says this boxing scene. Ruiz versus Arreola heavyweight clash set for April 24th. They finally have a date. Says the intriguing clash of California-based heavyweights will take place April 24th on Fox Sports pay-per-view from a location to be determined.
Yeah, that's some bullshit, man. Yeah, that's some bullshit. They should have put that fight on Fox. They should have put it on free television on Fox so they could build up a super fight between Andy Ruiz and Deontay Wilder. But they doing it the wrong way, man. Overcharging fans for a bullshit ass pay-per-view. Two fighters coming off of losses. Arreola ain't shit, bro. He's washed up. He's been knocked out so many times. Like you said, his nose, man, been broken so many times. But the thing is this, like Arreola, I'm gonna give him credit where he's a warrior and he know how to take an ass whooping. I mean, he took so many ass whoopings, especially by Klitschko and Deontay Wilder and a couple of guys. I think Bermane Stavern beat his ass too. So I feel like Arreola ain't shit, but he's a warrior. He gonna come to fight. I think he had a good fight in his last matchup against Cal Naki. He had a solid performance, but the dude is like, man, way past his prime, and he's been knocked out too many times. So he's like a punching bag at this point. And from what I've been seeing from Andy Ruiz been looking sharp in training, bro. So Andy Ruiz look like he ready to go, man. He look like he's strong as hell right now. Andy He on 12 right now, IOTBA, and he's in shape. Hey, look, IOTBA, look, Andy Ruiz was that good, right? And he was out of shape like that. Imagine now he's in shape. So I'm looking forward to a much better, much improved Andy Ruiz. I think the fight will be exciting at the end of the day, but it's not a pay-per-view worthy type of fight. So I think it's going to be exciting for the most part because you got to give Arreola his credit as a warrior, as a soldier, to go out there and give 110%, but it doesn't make him a good fighter at this point, bro. But I expect him to come out and fight, man, and go out and give you 110%. But I think the fight is bullshit for pay-per-view, to be honest, bro. But appreciate you having me once again. Shout outs to the entire UGC.
H Money, hold up, H Money. You brought up a good point. You said in shape Arreola. In shape Andy Ruiz is gonna be way dangerous, bro. That's a great ass point you just made, dog. And hold up, I ain't trying to switch topics. I heard you said shout out to Black. He was on your live stream last night, and you said when he left, Bill Haney came.
Yeah, Bill Haney came through. I think probably 30 minutes after Black had left the live stream and shit. So Bill Haney was in there for a couple of hours, damn near like 3 hours kicking with us, man, answering all questions.
What he said about Lomachenko? What he said about Lomachenko? Devin Haney and Lomachenko. You getting any scoop on that?
Yeah, we talked about everything. Bill Haney said he want that smoke. Like he said, they want that fight with Loma. He said they been calling out Lomachenko for a long time, and if Lomachenko wants that fight, they can make it happen next. So he said he with that. They want that smoke. They been want
that, IO. They want that smoke, IO. Heard that?
They want that smoke, IO.
I believe Devin Haney put the tweet up saying, "Where the fuck is Loma at?" So I took that as he calling this nigga out, like, "What's up, nigga? Let's go. I'm finna beat you. I'm finna beat you worse than Tiafimo did."
Hey, Brotherhood said that shit Photoshop with Ruiz.
That's a funny motherfucker, bro.
I seen Wade is a conspiracy, Brotherhood. That's some conspiracy shit. That nigga ain't really.
He gonna come up with some shit right there that Andy Ruiz being cloned. I can see a video about that.
Right. That's the clone. That's the Ruiz clone. That ain't the real Andy Ruiz, man.
Hey, check this out though. I'm gonna say this. Yo, IOTBA, you know Bill Haney, don't I think he follows you on Instagram, right?
Huh?
Don't Bill Haney follow you on Instagram? Yeah, so I'm trying to get you on the panel one of these days. Okay, I'm trying to get you on the panel one of these days.
I got some questions. Let's do it whenever you want to do it, because I got some questions.
I want to see this shit.
Yeah, I want to. Look, I got
two. Right there with Bill. Like, yeah, get him, Bill. Flame his ass.
I want to see that debate between IOTBA and Bill Haney. IOTBA, you welcome to the channel. Didn't you come to the channel like 2 days ago with a different account? It was Mr. 214. That was you, or was that
this one right there? Yeah.
Okay, My bad. Go ahead.
No, I'm not sure. I can't think. I do so much stuff. I might have did, bro, because I be on a lot of boxing stuff all day. But you say that for.
Yeah, I want you to come through like with your original channel, so I can wrench you up. But I want to get you on the panel with Black Horseman, and I want to introduce Bill Haney to the UGC, so we could do it like that.
I'll cook IO right in front of Bill, easy.
I know Bill Haney. I done talked to Bill. I know Bill Haney. I done talked to him and Devin personally on the phone, bro. Like, I know him. We know each other. Like,
I believe you. So what I'm trying to get you on the panel though, and I'm with Bill Haney on the show. So you welcome to the channel. I want you to subscribe to me, come fuck with me, and I'm trying to get you on the panel with Black Horseman. You know what I'm saying? And Bill Haney one of these days. And another thing is, I want to interview you, IOTBA, about your relationship with Earl Spence. You know what I mean? Whenever you get an opportunity, I'm trying to.
We could do that anytime you want to, because look, I want everybody to know I ain't got no problems with Earl Spence. Like, I think what Earl Spence is doing,
I can't wait.
Like
to
what he done did for the city of Dallas. I appreciate him because I cover boxing here, whether I, disagree with the way he taking things with Terrence Crawford right now or not. I still respect what he's doing, but I got no problems coming on there answering any question that is sent my way. I'm ready for all the questions.
For sure, yeah.
When you want to do it? When you want to do it?
You got time? You got just let me know when you got the time, and we can set it up.
We could do it tonight.
Tonight, okay. I'm gonna look into it.
If you available.
I'm gonna schedule it. I'm gonna hit you up. So hey, I'm gonna hit you up on Instagram. So I want you to respond to me so we could book a time and a place for it.
I definitely want to. I can't. Boy, I appreciate it.
Everything out, bro.
I definitely want to get on the panel with Bill Haney though, because I got to give him some truth serum and some reality serum, because that dude right there, he is.
Once he hears you on the show, he gonna pull up. So if I send him the link to the show and hear what you're talking about, he gonna pull up.
I can't wait, because I got to holler at him though. I got some real questions for this dude. Look, I think what he's doing.
Toby, that's a fact. Hey, he said Bill Haney versus ILTBA is more pay-per-view worthy than Ruiz versus Arreola. Hell fucking yeah. I'll pay for that. Not this weak ass.
You're black. I'm gonna be right there.
I'll promote the shit out of that.
Black time, I'm gonna be on that panel.
I'm gonna be instigating the shit out of that. Bill gonna cook you, bro. Yeah, what's up, young Billy? Rookie of the year. What's happening?
Young Bill.
That's right.
Young Bill, but hey, H Money, like for real though, bro, because like I got to pick this dude brains. Like I got to really see if like him and Devin Haney are really delusional in they talk, you know, or like I really got to see that, because I feel like they a little delusional right now, respectfully. The way they talking and the way they thinking and the way they think they just supposed to be gifted these opportunities. That's not good for boxing.
The dude who's a champ, undefeated, getting ducked, he can't earn your respect, Ayo.
Who we get ducked by? Who we get ducked by?
Stop it, bro. Stop it.
Ryan Garcia.
Come on, bro. Stop it, bro.
Javier Fortuna, Jerry Russell Jr.
You know good and well who ducked this man. That's why I've been keeping his face up, man. Y'all disappoint me out here. Ayo, I can't wait till Bill cook your ass, bro.
Oh yeah. I want Black to be on the panel too, so we can get Black versus ILTBA.
I ain't gonna say nothing but get him, Bill, and I'm a mute. And wait 10 minutes. Get him, Bill, mute. Yeah, Bill, get him, mute. On your ass, man.
Yeah, so we gonna do it like this. Look, we gonna do it separate. So we gonna do your interview about your experience with Earl Spence, and also we're gonna do a separate one with you and Bill Haney. Everybody with Bill Haney, everybody, what I'm saying, on the panel with Bill Haney, and do it like that.
I rock with Bill Haney though. I just don't like the talk. All the talk.
You up? You gonna be a fan? He cook you.
Oh, we'll see. Oh no, me and Bill Haney got history, bro. Like, we good. I think he probably got a problem with the way I'm saying, like Devin don't. He should just understand where he at right now.
Keep that, save that energy. You don't need
that
it.
Huh? Because I'm a bush.
Young Bill, what's up?
Hey, what's up, H Money, man? What me and H Money done came to words, man, about this before. Yo, bro, I can't wait to hear Ayo and Bill Haney.
That's gonna be some pay-per-view worthy shit.
So you better have your popcorn ready in my T.O. voice, nigga.
Like T.O. you just say, get your popcorn ready. Pop.
I don't know if Bill Haney I don't think he could climb this mountain with all them fabricated lies and stories he telling, because we're gonna give him a real perspective.
I ain't no lies, bro. My man, and look, my people don't be lying, bro. He ain't got a lot of nobody, bro. He keep it 100. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to chop it up. You know what I mean?
No, all right, let me say, I may have said that wrong. He pushing it. Push it to the limit.
How?
Hey, H Mizzle though, I seen some of your live stream last night. You know what I'm saying? Y'all Bill, they call him Trill Bill for a reason though, bro. Like one thing is he's open to the public, bro. He a real dude in that sense. And He is Candyman, bro. You say his name. I ain't never seen somebody be on about 20 live streams at the same time. Bill Haney get his ears to the street.
Sorry, that nigga. Sorry, let's give Bill Haney his credit. I don't know nobody in boxing who promote their fighter better than Bill Haney do. Man. So I give him all the credit.
What y'all call him? What's the nickname you gave him, Young Bill?
Oh, the Candyman of boxing, bro. Oh, what you mean?
The other one. Samar, he's
the LeVar Ball of boxing, bro.
Because Flaming Fame Bill Haney, man.
I'm telling you,
and I know platforms at once, man. That's some real
he do be on 20 platforms, and then he was saying on Boxing Voice that he was getting his son ready for tennis. He was in the store buying shoes, and he was like, "So what?" He was like, "So he was like, yeah, I can't be buying tennis shoes for my son." He was like, "So what you want me to do?" And so he was on there. And he was going at it, bro. I was like, Bill is a dude. Bill is a G, bro. Like, he was talking about Fortuna. He was talking to Fortuna's manager. Yo, dude is crazy. He was like, he was like, so you saying
that's why. Oh, go ahead, Bill. I'm sorry.
No. Samson called him. Samson said, "You're a bullshitter."
Martin said you're gonna be sliding out like Jimmy Lopez.
I'm sorry, Samson said what?
No, Samson told him that he was bullshitting or something like that. He was like, "You're bullshit," and Bill Haney went off on dude.
When this happened?
A couple days ago.
I got
wow.
H can confirm that.
He went in on Fortuna's. You said trainer,
manager.
Like, why they going in on Fortuna? Like, you know what tripped me out? Bill out of pocket for that. Why you going in on Fortuna trainer like that when these niggas been the #1 mandatory waiting to fight Devin Haney?
Never. IOTBA, come on now. First of all, that's Fortuna's promoter, and they admitted on the Boxing Voice a week ago that they avoided Devin Haney on the show, that they ducked Devin Haney. See what I'm saying? Devin Haney been chasing him down, and Fortuna promoter admitted it. It's a video on it. The man admitted that they ducked Devin Haney. So you can't say that, bro. Devin been trying to fight Fortuna, and he the one that was trying to fight Luke Campbell and do all that bullshit, bro. Fortuna got knocked out by Jason Sosa, and he got his ass beat by Adrian Granados, and he quit in that fight and faked the injury, bro. Stop the games, ILTBA. You got to get with Team Haney, bro. You got to get with the winning team on God.
I mean, you make valid points. You make valid points, H-Money. You make valid points, H-Money, but what have Devin Haney did? You talk about Fortuna getting knocked out or Fortuna losing the hell. Look, Devin Haney ain't even stepped up and fought nobody on the caliber of that level yet. So.
Because niggas
Gamboa was the champion. Gamboa was the champion, a 2-time champion, Olympic gold medalist.
Stop it.
He just won 12 rounds with Tank, and nobody ever did that. And Tank just knocked out. Let me finish. Tank just knocked out. He just knocked out Leo Santa Cruz in 6 rounds, and Gamboa with one leg went 12 rounds with Tank. And Leo Santa Cruz couldn't do that. Are you serious?
He didn't go the whole 12 rounds. He went
12 rounds with
He made it to the 12.
But then this is the thing right here. You trying to talk about Leo Santa Cruz. Leo Santa Cruz had just moved up. Gamboa had been acclimated to that weight for years, bro. It's a big difference when we talking boxing and the fighter who's been acclimated to that weight.
Hey, Devin, the youngest champ in boxing?
Facts.
Damn, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, guess what, though? IOTBA, Gamboa a better fighter than Leo Santa Cruz right now, and he just showed that. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? Gamboa went 12. He went 9 rounds with Terrence Crawford, bro. You know what I'm saying? Almost knocked out Terrence Crawford. And we know Terrence Crawford the best fighter in the world. And Gamboa gave Terrence Crawford his toughest fight till this day.
What year was that?
This was what, 2014. But at the end of the day, Terrence Gamboa gonna go to the Hall of Fame, bro.
Was Gamboa undefeated then?
Gamboa
undefeated.
Yeah, he was. But Gamboa, what I'm saying is, Gamboa is one of the toughest fighters in boxing, and he's going to the Hall of Fame one day. And guess what? Another thing is this: Devin Haney about to fight Jorge Linares next, and Linares, guess what? He dropped Lomachenko, and Linares beat Luke Campbell. So when Devin Haney beat up on Linares, give him his credit.
I already said I'd give him his credit if he beat him. But you sitting up here giving Gamboa credit like. Me and Young Bill was talking about this last night. I did not know this. Salute to Young Billionaire. I didn't know before the Gamboa fight that that Gamboa had been knocked down 17 times. and
Well,
you mean to tell me, hold up, and Devin Haney couldn't do it one time. Hold up, H-Money. Hold up, H-Man. Then you bring up another point talking about, oh, he got hurt against Terrence Crawford. Nigga, don't do no disservice to Terrence Crawford or Gamboa. That's when Gamboa was undefeated. He was a two-way division champion, bro. So he was an undefeated, unblemished fighter at the time he fought Terrence Crawford, bro. Gamboa was actually the shit when he fought Terrence Crawford. This Gamboa now, who you trying to get credit for Devin Haney going 12 rounds with, bro, coming off an Achilles injury, you're pushing.
Bro, okay, so let me respond. That Gamboa just went 12 rounds with Tank with one leg. You know, so you can't say he was washed because Tank went 12 rounds with him and nobody else has ever done it. Not even Jose Pedraza. Jose Pedraza couldn't go 12 rounds with him. And Gamboa did that with one leg. When you do that, you do a disservice to Gamboa and you belittle how tough Gamboa is. And now when you talk about the Jorge Linares fight, like I said, Gamboa beat Jason Sosa, who knocked out yo boy Javier Fortuna.
And he beat Orlando Toledo.
Exactly. Orlando Gamboa beat Orlando Toledo, who beat Lomachenko first. So you got to give Gamboa his credit, no matter how old he is, bro. The man is a warrior. And he showed that in that Tank fight with one leg. No, he showed it in that Tank fight with one leg. If he was washed up, why was he able to go 12 rounds with Tank? And nobody did that.
No, see, you misconfusing what I'm saying. I never said that Gamboa wasn't tough. I just said the nigga ain't the same. And for everybody to be talking about Devin Haney, especially is that Bill. When they talk about it, like Bill Haney will say some of the craziest shit talking about Devin is the best fighter on the planet. Nigga, when? Nigga, word. Nigga, what proof? Hold up. Nigga, what proof do you got, Bill Haney? Like, that is some shit that just comes.
Hey, he can say that. Nobody didn't beat him yet, so he can say that.
No, he can't say that.
He can't that, bro.
Black. You know the goddamn well he can't say Devin Haney is the best fighter on the planet. When this nigga ain't proven against one fight.
Why he can't say that?
Because he ain't, look, you're right, he can say it. But we got to call him out on his bullshit. It's bullshit he's saying. When he ain't fought
somebody get in there and beat him.
Winning competitor.
Bro,
why you treating Devin? Hold up, Black. Why you treating Devin Haney like he just a king or something? You talking about unless somebody get in there. You said unless somebody get in there and beat him. Don't he got to get in there and beat somebody too?
I'm saying until somebody beat him, his dad can feel like that.
Exactly. You guys are ducking. You got Teofimo Lopez out here ducking.
Let him rip. Go ahead.
You got fucking people like Lomachenko requesting franchise belts. The top guys pound for pound out here ducking them. So he must be the best when you got the so-called top guys like Lomachenko, Teofimo Lopez, Ryan Garcia, and Tank all ducking this man. The same way Terrence Crawford being ducked at 147. Nobody wants to step in the ring with him.
Okay, so Black, you say he got the right to feel like that. Okay, I can't say everybody got. Hold up, everybody got the right to feel how they want to feel. But let me ask you, Black, do you think Devin Haney the best fighter on the planet?
The best fighter on the planet? I mean, I don't feel he's the best fighter on the planet, but that's his dad. He can say whatever.
No, I know, but still though, true.
You got an issue with his dad saying something about his own son.
This is fuck it being his daddy and son. We talking about the reality of boxing.
You asking me? No, I'm not saying he the best fighter on the planet. Hell no.
So okay, young Bill, would you say he the best fighter on the planet?
Hell no, not in my eyes yet. But you know, I don't want to spark no flame. Hey, check this out though. Shout out to H Money, man, for making that compelling case about Gamboa. So next time I hear these Bud Crawford bashers saying what Hall of Famer he beat, H Money said that Gamboa going into the Hall of Fame one day. So shout out to H Money, bro. Hey, bro. Shout out to H Money, Mr. Boxing, H Money, Mr. Supreme. Every name my man and had, bro. I know H Money since all the names, you know what I'm saying? Mr. DAZN, he was all of that. So shout out to you for making that case, bro. You sold me on Gamboa being a Hall of Famer with. So shit. Next time these channels start dissing Bud Crawford's resume, I'm gonna be like, H Money. told me, and Bill Haney told me that Gamboa is a future Hall of Famer. Even Bill Haney, and he go on y'all channel all the time too. So y'all better keep that same energy now when y'all tell me Terrence Crawford ain't fought nobody. Sorry to change the subject. We can go back to Trill Bill and Candyman.
That's real talk though.
1, 2, 3.
But
testing. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tony, what's up, Tony?
Hey, what's going on?
Up,
so I want to say this. I want to say this real fast. Okay, check this out. You want Bill Haney to think that his son is untouchable, unbeatable for 2 reasons. One, if you're in the fighting business and you don't believe you're the best, you're going to get your ass whooped because you're already doubting yourself. Number 2, when you have the mentality you are the best, you're willing to fight anybody because you think you're above them. So that's a good thing that Bill Haney thinks his son is better than everybody because that's how you get him in the ring with somebody. So I don't see a problem with him thinking that. Now, do I think that? Fuck no. But again, I'm not the dad and I'm not the son fighting. Like, I'm going to give you a prime example. It's somebody who's a ex-amateur fighter. I don't give a fuck who it is. My mentality is, if I'm going to fight you, I'm going to beat you. Even if it's unbelievable. Like, let's say Canelo Alvarez see me on YouTube like, oh, I was born ready to fight YouTubers, right? And he challenged me, right? My mentality is, you give me 4 to 6 months, I'm going to beat him because you have to have that mentality. It might not be the fact. You might not believe it, but in my mind, that's how I look at it. So I have no issues with Bill believing that.
No. Don't get me misconfused, Tony. Like, you bring up compelling points just like Mr. H1 is Supreme. I salute you boys for, technically breaking it down like that. Yeah, technically, like we say, technically, Devin Haney is the WBC champion on the regular books. Technically, yeah, he supposed to think he the best. But reality is for his dad to come out and say he's the best boxer on the planet, that's bullshit. It's bullshit when you got guys like Terrence Crawford, you got Canelo Alvarez, you got guys like Earl Spence, and guys like them ahead of this guy who ain't fought nobody. So I understand that Bill is supposed to feel like that, but I call Bill bullshit. I tell Bill this bullshit. Your son is not the best fighter on the planet, whether you feel like that or not, because the reality is your son ain't proven himself against the top competitors in the world for you to even make that case.
So he the most avoided fighter then? One of the most avoided fighters?
No, he's not. No, he's not.
How about that? How about that one, though? Would you argue that?
I'm going to start calling
asking you, Ayo. Stop rambling, bro. No. I'm asking you a direct question.
Said no.
Would you give him that? He one of the most avoided fighters?
Not the most avoided fighter. No.
One of the most avoided fighters in boxing. Is he the most avoided at 35, though?
No.
No? Who's more avoided than Devin Haney at 35, fam?
Look, bro. Ain't nobody getting avoided at 35, bro. Ain't nobody getting avoided at 35, bro.
Oh, this dude, man. I can't wait to Bill Haney cook your ass, bro.
I can't wait. Look, and I can't wait to hear you say,
"Gonna get your ass cooked."
I'm gonna have Bill. I'm gonna have Bill in a cold goddamn sweat like this nigga got a flu, fucking with a nigga like me. We trying to come over here. You can't preach. Like, I'm telling you, bro, like, I really, like, I respect Bill, but there's no way he could win this against me. No way.
All right. Put me on that panel too, Ayo. I just got to see. Yeah, I want to say Candyman 5 times. I want a Candyman.
Hey, he said this dude, Martin. This dude, Akolini, Okoye, talking about who is RTBA. This a little pun in the game. I ain't out here saying, oh, I'm the best motherfucker in the game right now. You ain't gonna hear me say that. I'm just a little pun in it, just doing my little thing. You hear me?
And let me tell you something about this, man. Nah, you know what? So the Ryan Garcia stuff, if he don't see, the thing is, there's rumors again that the Tank fight is gonna be on. Ryan versus Tank. There's rumors that they back and talking, making this fight sometime in the summer. Like Ayo was telling me, Ben from Fight Hype even said that's going to happen
next. That brings back what I said last night.
What?
Tank and Ryan.
Yeah. What about it though? What you say about it, Tone?
No. What I was saying is last night, and Black was there. I was saying that I believe that's going to be Ryan's next fight because I remember when Ryan dug his feet into the ground and said he wouldn't fight anybody but Luke Campbell. And Oscar was like,
so is he fighting Tank next, or is Tank gonna have a fight first and then he gonna fight Ryan, and Ryan gonna wait for his ass?
They
What we
both fighting
talking
each other next.
I
Look
think
at
both
Black. Look at Black.
So you saying that now Ryan and Tank is back on the table? That fight gonna happen next.
Yeah.
So Mayweather Promotions and De La Hoya and Oscar De La Hoya, they gonna work something out.
Hey, Ben
That's
from
your
Fight Hype told me that 2 days ago when I was interviewing him, bro. He said that fight is happening next. When I interviewing him, he brought me on this shit.
So Ryan was so sure
Hey,
the
Black,
Pacquiao
can I
fight
ask you
was
a
happening
question?
next. Now he's sure that the Tank fight happening next.
I don't know if Ron saying that this was Ben told me. Ron said this. Let me ask you a question, Black.
Hey,
Can I ask you a question?
y'all keep that same energy, man. Y'all said
Can I
Tank
ask
fight
you a
is next.
question,
All
sir?
right, we'll see.
Can I ask you a question? The Black question.
I'm gonna cook y'all niggas. If that fight ain't next,
Can I
bro,
ask you a
y'all
question?
cook.
Can I ask you a question, Black?
Go ahead, bro.
So, young Bill asked me this question last night. So, if Ron Garcia fight Tank Davis, are you gonna call Ron Garcia a duck?
He is a fucking duck. He's still a duck.
I'm asking you.
Man.
Nah,
He's still a
see,
duck.
Black, you can't have your cake and eat it.
If he fight him, if he fight Tank, he fight Tank. I think he a duck because he don't want to fight the champ.
Man,
He's ducking Devin Haney.
Tank ain't no champ.
Huh?
Tank got the same belt.
Tank is
He
not
got
no
the same
champ at
belt.
35, bro. Stop playing.
He is a champ at 35. He is a champ at 35.
Yeah,
he got the same belt that Devin Haney got.
Man, get out of here, bro. Man, I tell you,
They
you gonna
both
get your
got
ass
regular
cooked. You
titles.
gonna need Young Billy with
They
you,
both
bro.
got regular belts, bro.
All right, bro. This man, bro.
Nah, but
Tank does have the WBA at 135.
Bro, which WBA he got? The Super?
The regular belt.
Okay. He ain't the real champ at 135.
Oh, okay,
Stop
but Devin Haney the real
Stop
champ,
playing.
but you don't want. But Devin Haney the real champ, and you don't want to go with the transition that the WBC.
Don't he got the same belt that Lomachenko vacated?
Who?
Devin Haney.
Yeah, the regular belt. Lomachenko vacated that and got super size. You remember the Super McDonald's super size to the
about this Teofimo going the IBF route, bro. That wasn't a duck. He fought Kobe for a real belt. Like, you know what I'm saying? He just chose that route because it was easier to get to Loma. You know what I'm saying? It was easy to make that fight, and it was sooner. You know, he got a chance to make that fight with Loma, and you know, but Tio, bro, I don't believe Tio ducking Devin Haney, bro. Nobody can make me believe that. I just don't see that. Now, if Ryan don't fight Tank, bro, like I told you, Black, I would flame the shit out of Ryan. But I can't consider.
I wonder if Io will though. Shout out to Young Bill.
Saying he hold on. Why is we talking about Ryan? I guarantee you
Io gonna switch up.
Well, yeah, because I'm gonna switch up right now.
You gonna give him a pass if he don't fight. If he don't fight Tank next, you gonna give him a pass.
Hold on, now, bro. You sitting up here talking about Ryan Garcia. Why you just excluding Javier Fortuna? He the first mandatory. So you rather see him? You rather see Ryan? Hold on. You rather see Fortuna get skipped, huh?
Ayo, you all man, bro. You getting cooked.
Fortuna been this mandatory. What you talking about?
This week, bro.
He been this mandatory. What you talking about? How am I getting cooked saying real shit?
Ryan not the mandatory.
Ryan just became his mandatory.
Who's ranked high? Who's in a higher position?
Man, look, bro. See, here we go with that. Oh, here we go. See, you digging your own grave, Black.
Negro, please.
Talking about who in the higher position. Please. So what you telling me, Teofimo? Hold up. So Teofimo wasn't no high.
Let's put this shit up right now. You talking about Fortuna, like he gonna get skipped.
So he's the first mandatory, bro.
You telling me that if Devin fights Ryan, he's skipping over Fortuna?
No, see, you miss hearing my words. I said, so what we gonna do? You sitting up here talking about, oh, if he don't fight Tank next and he don't fight Ryan, then I'm gonna call him a duck. Well, Fortuna was there first. So why the fuck should Fortuna get passed for Ryan Garcia when he been the mandatory?
So if I don't know if you hearing me, bro. Like, look, this.
Nah, I'm hearing you.
Ryan Garcia is the first mandatory. Shout out to the brotherhood. This Io don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Hold up. So you telling me that Fortuna? Hold up, panel. Fortuna ain't been this mandatory.
Yes.
Hey, man, Ayo, make sure you do your homework before
I'm
you get up
asking
here
now. I
trying
do
to
my
debate,
homework, nigga.
for real, bro.
Fortuna business fucking mandatory. Tony
So
reviews.
who's in a higher
Fortuna
position?
business mandatory.
When you stop yelling, let me
Fuck
know.
the
Who's in a higher
fuck the high
position? Okay,
position.
let's ask Tony reviews. Go ahead, Tony.
No. Fortuna has been Devin Haney's mandatory for a while, which is.
Thank you, Black.
Hold on.
No. Explain the whole story. Go ahead, Tony.
Let me finish. Here's the issue. This is what I say about the WBC having zero consistency. Interim champion should have never came to Ryan Garcia. That belt should have never been up for grabs because Devin Haney has never been injured to where he could not fight Fortuna. So, an interim champion is only made when a champion is injured, cannot fight because he already has a fight scheduled, so he can't fight his mandatory, or he's gone due to something like jail or something else to where he can't fight, right? Being that Devin was never in one of those three categories, Ryan should have. I like Ryan. Ryan is my pick, but he should have never got that fucking belt, and he should have never been a mandatory. But because he has that interim status, he is above Fortuna.
Ayo, you just got cooked, bro. Cooked.
It ain't even cook. I just said Fortuna
Nigga, you got
was.
cooked, bro.
Hold on. Don't do that, Black. Don't do that. I'm talking about I got cooked. I said Fortuna was his mandatory first, bro.
No,
That's what I said.
Ryan's in a high position.
No, but I said Fortuna was his mandatory first. That's what I said.
What the fuck that mean?
You can talk about the high.
Listen,
you can talk.
Nice Ryan, he's skipping Fortuna. That's what you said.
He is skipping. I said he's skipping Fortuna because Fortuna was there first,
bro. He's not.
Hey, you just heard Tony Reviews say they should have never gave Ryan this bullshit ass belt, but now you want to be high praise on this belt for this bullshit ass belt they gave Ryan Garcia.
So why are you mad now? You support what the WBC
mad at what? No, I'm not mad. No, I'm not mad. I just said Fortuna was there first, and you try to talk about I got cooked. How did I get cooked?
Ryan first in line.
When Fortuna was there first.
But
so go back to the question.
Go
ahead, Tony.
Yeah, my only issue is this, though. My only issue with Fortuna is this. Fortuna, you are correct. He was the mandatory first. However, he was given multiple different opportunities to fight Devin Haney, and he never took it to where his own trainer said that they messed it up. They had the opportunity.
He was getting up here talking.
No. I'm just saying, like,
I don't just be talking, nigga. Don't get that shit twisted, bro.
But just listen to what I'm saying. My only issue.
Don't fix the lips and say I just be talking, nigga. I get on here and talk about real shit.
You just didn't have your facts
together. Nigga, I got my facts. Nigga, I got my facts together. Nigga, Fortuna was his mandatory first, nigga. Facts. Nigga, what's not fact about that?
Hey, I didn't debate you on that.
No, that's what I was talking about. I said, so he just gonna skip Fortuna?
That's not
like,
skip,
okay, yeah.
That's not a
skip. No, what I'm saying now, okay, now when you brought up the point about No, when you brought up the point, say interim, like that's bullshit.
But
like that's bullshit. Like so, hold on. All right, so hold on. Y'all want me to respect? Y'all look. Y'all give me flame. Look, no, I'm not getting mad. No, don't do that, Blake. Don't do them. Don't do them little kids. Don't do them little kids. I'm not getting mad. Don't do them little kids. No, hold on, real quick. Hold up. No. They get mad at me for shitting on Devin Haney about his belt. But then they want me to get credit to this intern belt that Ryan Garcia got? Come on, man. You can't have it both ways, bro. But you can't have it both ways.
But listen, Ayo, I agree with you that Fortuna was the first mandatory, right? But my issue with Fortuna is he's had multiple opportunities to fight Devin Haney. And every time his side has messed it up. They messed it up to where his own trainer said it was their fault that they did not fight Devin Haney already. So my question is, even if you're a mandatory, how many opportunities are you given to fight somebody and you deny them? Like, why should you still be in that position if you won't fight the person you're mandatory to?
Yeah. No, you make a valid statement, Tony Reviews, but at the time, I remember when the fight was actually about to go down. I'm not saying Fortuna didn't, but when the fight was about to go down, I remember that's when Devin Haney had shoulder surgery and they made him champion in recess. Why we ain't saying that too? We can sit up here and say Devin Haney this and that, but why we ain't saying when they was finna fight that he had put the champion in recess when they took that belt from him? Let's be honest about it. Like, we could say all the other stuff, but when the fight was actually finna be happening, right? he got the champion recess because his shoulder surgery, bro. Say that too, Tony Reviews. If you're gonna bring up and talk about, oh, Fortuna didn't do this and do that, bring up the fact when they was about to fight, Devin Haney win the champion recess because of the shoulder surgery, sir.
He was out for a year because of that shoulder surgery. But you know what? I'm starting to think that I'm starting to and they didn't, you know, as good as Devin Haney is, I'm sure they wanted to get a winner. Not saying that Gamboa was nothing. I'm just saying they wanted to get a winnable fight for his first fight back from having rotator cuff surgery. That's a serious surgery. You got to test your arm out, man, before you fight a guy like Emo Lopez or a guy like, you know, Tank Davis or one of those type of guys. You know what I mean? Let's just be honest. Like, I know everybody's talking big, but you don't know how your shoulder was gonna hold up in that fight, bro. You know, you could rehab, you could do all those things. But until you get real fight action, sparring, all that stuff don't simulate real fighting, bro. So he had to get that fight off and see how his shoulder is. You know what I mean? It was like a glorified tune-up with Gamboa, but it was a great fight for him to get his feet back and get 12 rounds in.
And you understand injuries, right, Ayo? Remember, like Keith, you know, injuries happen.
But I ain't saying it didn't. No, hold up. Don't do that, Black. I ain't do that because I took up for Keith. I say niggas sitting up here talking about Keith. How can you say something about Keith for giving him any blame when he was injured? That's the same way with Devin Haney. I ain't sitting up here knocking Devin Haney. I knew that he was injured. I felt like it was bullshit when they stripped his little regular title from him when he went in recess, you know, for the year. I felt like that was bullshit. But don't sit up here and try to come at me talking about this and that when you try to talk about Ryan Garcia is ducking if Fortuna was the mandatory first. Now, I can't sit up here and argue about the interim belt, but you niggas get on me. You niggas praising this interim belt, but then when I say something about Devin Haney, regular belt, you niggas try to give me all the smoke, but you niggas so happily and want to protest about this interim belt that Ryan Garcia got in Black voice. He's higher now because of the interim belt. Shout out to Black. Shout out to Black. He the new worker for the WBC.
Ooh. Hey, I got cooked, bro.
Hey, Boxing Connect, what's up, boy? But let me say something, man. I'm starting to think, when Jalik was on here one time, we was talking about how many pay-per-views could Tank and Ryan do. Let me tell y'all something, man. If we keep doing these live streams and every channel keeps talking about T.O. and Devin and H talking about T.O. ducking and all of us are saying I'm taking bets on T.O., bro. This is the most divisive. Like, it's good to be a fan of boxing right now, bro, because when that T.O. and Devin Haney fight happened with a live crowd, bro, that fight gonna do major numbers, bro. I promise y'all, that might be the fight that's going.
If Devin could beat somebody in the top 20, if he can get by Lomachenko.
You know what, bro? You know what, Ayo? I be flaming Devin Haney, but I damn sure think he'll beat Fortuna or Linares when he fight. I favor him easy.
I don't know about Fortuna because I think that's more of an even fight. I mean, Devin, whatever. But like I said, if he could beat Lomachenko, then that'll put Devin Haney on that level, in my opinion. And like it's like niggas want me to put him on that level. They want me to crown him without him even doing anything yet. Like, what is boxing coming to? Well, because this nigga was gifted a belt without fighting the top 20. Just because you niggas crowning him, I ain't gonna crown him. You niggas crown him.
Right. You know what, Ayo? I just think watching Fortuna again, I just think he's a little too wild for Dev. I think Dev is gonna pot shot him to death. And
who hit harder?
Oh yeah, Fortuna hit harder, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fortuna got power, he got pressure, but his pressure ain't as educated as it could be, and he kind of sloppy, bro, and he kind of short. So Devin got that long reach. Devin gonna be pot shotting him with that jab to the body, hitting him with the right, check hooking him when he coming in, and he's gonna do that shit for 12 rounds.
I don't know. I mean, I'm just a little disappointed in the way Devin looked against Gamboa. I feel like he should have been, the way they talked about this guy, like he was the reincarnation of Floyd Mayweather. I feel like he should have did a lot better. It just kills me when guys like H Money try to come on the panel and try to give him props about that Gamboa fight. And then he tried to sit there and say, oh, Gamboa went through he hurt Terrence Crawford. That's when Gamboa was at his best. Black's up here talking about me doing research while he didn't tell that nigga H Money to do his research when he talking about, oh, he almost knocked Gamboa out.
I'll let niggas talk.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like it's not, I don't care you, but you know the ad lib, nigga. So don't act like you don't like the ad lib, nigga. You missed the ad lib. If a nigga saying some crazy shit, why you didn't ad lib? Why you didn't ad lib on that, Black?
Hey, you know how Ace Money talk. I can't, you know. Hey.
No, I'm just saying though.
Passionate
it's
about
like I just don't get, like, and I get H Money. I understand.
You want to
like
ask
I've
my
been there,
opinion about what he said? Just ask me.
Look, I've been there before, Black. I've been there before, like where you be a super fan like H Money is. Like you be a super fan, and then it's gonna come to that point where you gonna have to criticize that fighter, bro. And then they no longer gonna want to do interviews with you, bro.
hey, Black, I do. Like I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. This Devin Haney versus T.O. What y'all do y'all feel me though on that, bro? Devin Haney versus T.O. gonna be huge, man. Like I feel like that's the most talked about fight.
Some people on the panel don't even want that fight to happen. So
like who?
Of course. Hold on, let me talk, bro. Damn. You know, of course I want it, Young Bill, because I'm a real boxing fan. So that's a real undisputed matchup. Let me talk, bro. Let me talk. That's a real undisputed matchup. So of course I want that, but like Io, he's saying, no, I don't even want him to fight Devin Haney. He need to just go up. Go up. He don't need
I said that.
Okay, so look, like I said, there's one nigga on the panel don't want that fight. Young Bill saying it's a big ass fight. I agree. Io don't agree. So
that's you and Young Bill. That's you and Young Bill. I'm Mr. Dos Uno Cuatro. Remember, that's what you. That's what Mr. That's what Mr. Ad Lib done put me as. Mr. Dos Uno. I'm Dos.
You defend them essays with a passion, bro. That's your
shit.
Here we go. You ain't getting no flame in them essays, dog. I don't know what happened. You know what I mean? This motherfucker got the red. He got the Mexico flag in his room and shit.
Hey, hold up. Viva Mexico. I fuck with Mexico too. But look, this ain't the black championship boxing. This ain't the white championship boxing. This ain't the Mexican championship boxing. This called world championship boxing.
Yeah,
and one thing I'm gonna do is
keep it bro. We gonna keep it a stack. I don't give a fuck what race it is.
It can't be true media gang if you sitting up here wanting just Devin Haney to be gifted. Who emotional? You sound like you the one emotional, bro.
You admitted yesterday, nigga. I thought I was blocked, but my bad. I gotta apologize.
No, no, look, I did do that. Say I thought I was blocked, but what do they got to do with my surface of? Hold up, fam. Now let me talk, Mr. Ad Lib. What do they got to do with me? Giving my honest assessment. The nigga still ain't fought nobody. I still feel the same way.
All right, man. We moving on. Hey, Box Finesse says for 22 wild. Let me talk, bro. Stop interrupting me. Box Finesse says for 22 wild. Go ahead, bro. Let me know when you're done talking.
I said I didn't say nothing, fam. Go ahead. You the one sounding emotional on that, nigga.
My nigga, I'm trying to read my comments.
I ain't saying nothing though. It's like when a nigga talking and then you can interrupt a nigga, but then when you read something, a nigga ad lib and say something. Let me talk, bro. That sounds emotional to me, nigga.
All right, go read the comments then, Io. You got it.
No, you go ahead. I'm through. I apologize, but go ahead.
Thank you. Fortuna 2 Wild, Haney going to stop him on his track. Jab, jab, jab all night. Brotherhood says Haney had knockout of the year versus Moran, broke Abdullah's orbital bone, dropped Santiago, and then he have one fight with Gamboa with no knockout or knockdown. Then they call him Pillow Fist. Oh, good comment, Brotherhood.
The only thing, Brotherhood, is that, you know, Gamboa is you know, and that's what I mean. So yeah, bro. Maybe his shoulder ain't the same. Maybe the pop ain't in the right hand. You know, has to come back, bro. Because Gamboa is like, nobody can argue me that Gamboa ain't the definition of chinny though, bro. He a future Hall of Famer, but he a chinny ass future Hall of Famer. When you've been down 17 times in 33 fights, bro, that's a half a knockdown.
Chinny niggas making it to the Hall of Fame. Shit.
Hey, young
we got the international man fan. Go ahead.
Hold on. Tito Trinidad is hold on. Let me say something. Tito Trinidad is chinny, but he's a damn sure Hall of Famer. Tito Trinidad got knocked down by Fernando Vargas, got up and beat the fuck out of him. So, you know what I'm saying? That don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that Gamboa ain't a great fighter because he's chinny. I'm just saying, you know, the shots that Devin was hitting him with for 12 rounds, you know, he kind of, I mean, and Devin, and you know, Gamboa coming off that Achilles injury, bro, that's the worst injury you can have for mobility. You know what I'm saying? And for a boxer, bro, being on your toes, you can't really be on your toes if you tear your Achilles. So I just feel like he should have dropped him. I just feel like he should have dropped him or put the pressure on to stop him. I feel like he should have made a statement so these 135 dudes won't be able to say, oh, Devin ain't fought nobody. Devin can't hurt nobody. You know, and I just feel like Devin got to make statements against these dudes from now on, because people, Ryan Garcia and them, are going to find a way not to fight the dude. I'm not saying T.O. would do that, but like Ryan Garcia and them, they'll keep shitting on him.
So I'm about to get off to go to work. I want to say this though, like I look at things differently than some people do. Obviously, I look at it different than you do, because to me, when he fought Gamboa, he made a statement. He outboxed him every single fucking round. It wasn't even competitive. Like, it was a one-side outclassing. No, he didn't knock him out. But in my opinion, and I argued with, I won't call out the channel's name because they're not here, but I argued with somebody telling him there's no way fucking possible Devin's going to knock out Gamboa. He doesn't have that type of punching power. That's not his MO. He's not a knockout artist. The dude is a boxer. You don't have to knock out people to win fights in boxing. That's why there's a scoring system. So again, before I get off, I'm going to say what I just said. As far as his boxing
Mexico, he was
goes,
a knockout artist.
Hold on. As far as his boxing ability goes, the dude's impressive. I don't know that he's ever lost a round in the ring. Now, you could say lower opposition, but still, I don't think he's ever lost a round. So you got to give him technical ability. Just because he doesn't have punching power doesn't mean he's not impressive. With that, I've got to get off to go to work. Appreciate you letting me on.
All right, Big Tone. Good
response.
Y'all go subscribe to him. Appreciate you coming on, bro.
Have a good day at work, brother.
Appreciate this nigga talking about somebody talking about Devin got the strong jab. Like, okay, all right. Against who? Nigga talking about just because he ain't do this, he ain't no knockout puncher. This nigga was a knockout puncher in Tijuana, Mexico.
Hey, he dropped Santiago. He dropped Santiago, who's a tough dude. You know what I'm saying? Santiago's a big boy. So I don't know, bro. Like he has. Bro, when you fight somebody like Gamboa and Devin Haney just as big, Devin Haney just as big as Terrence Crawford, bro. They be standing next to each other. You feel me? Devin Haney's a big boy for 135, bro. He's struggling to make that weight. And man, T.O. struggling to make 35, if you want to be honest.
Box Finesse said that Lopez stated he gonna stay around at 35. It's crazy though. He keeps saying these dudes are scrubs and whoop, like talking down on them, like, you know what I mean? So he gonna stay at 35 now. So he not gonna go after the undisputed at 140. What's going on, T.O.?
And that's all speculation. And then T.O. could do what he want to do right now. Unlike Devin Haney, he's proven.
Yeah, he the king of 135, bro. And so I don't have nothing bad to say about T.O., bro. Like, got his money.
Hey, so in y'all opinion, T.O. since he beat Lomachenko, he don't need to do nothing else for y'all. That's it.
No, I ain't say that. I want, bro.
Because I just heard y'all say he can do whatever the hell he want. But what about with the fans?
You love putting words in people's mouth, boy.
Black, bro. Black. So hold on.
Did I make that up? On a live chat. Did y'all hear that, or am I making that up? Am I putting words in somebody's mouth? I heard somebody say T.O. can do whatever he wants.
I said T.O. could do what.
So how am I putting words in your mouth?
If T.O. want to go to 140, bro, he can go to 140, bro. Like, if he want to go to 140, he could go to 140. That's what I'm saying. I ain't saying if he wants to stay at 135, he can stay at 135. Black. It don't matter. He's a proven fighter. Like, don't just say Lomachenko. Say Nakatani. Say Richard Comey, and say Lomachenko, bro. Say them names. Don't just say Lomachenko, bro. With Devin Haney, we can't say one name, nigga. Not one. Name me one name.
If you don't got power versus Teofimo, how's that going to work out? I'm at work. Yeah. What's up? Yeah, boxing guy. Catch the playback. Devin made a statement. That's why these guys don't want to fight him. If he is not all that and has a belt, I would fight him first for that easy payday. These niggas is cap out here. We know Eulis games. Crawford hit Khan with his best shot, and Khan got right up. Sometimes Chinese guys survive.
Bro.
Yeah, man. I kind of went over the time frame.
Didn't he finish him, though?
Didn't
Crawford finish him and knock him out? Didn't Crawford knock him out, though?
Yeah, that's
Amir Khan quit. He was about to get his ass stopped. But see, Crawford, one thing about Crawford, he ain't letting you make it to the 12th round and see the final bell, bro. You're not seeing him. He was gonna decapitate Amir Khan, and we all know that. So, like, bro, that's not even applicable to what we talking about.
I'm like, niggas cap more harder for Devin Haney than they do a nigga like Boo Boo, who more proven than him. And Boo Boo can't even get a first shake.
Now that's facts. When we talk about one of the most avoided people, we do need to talk about Boo Boo.
You know, it's crazy.
Right,
I keep the same energy for every fighter that's getting avoided. Some niggas got selective energy though. I know.
No. I know you kept
I keep the same energy for every fighter that gets avoided, and I don't make no excuses for none of these niggas.
No, I give you your credit on that. You was on that Demetrius Boo-Boo, but you made sense on that. With this Devin Haney, you ain't making no sense. You know, it's I don't understand it.
Keep that same. Hey, I can't wait till Bill get your ass, bro. I'm gonna be right there in the background.
Hey, me and Bill. Hey, me and Bill, hey, Io and me, bro. We about to be in that pressure cooker with old Bill Haney.
Yeah, man. Talk. You can jump in there.
Bill a motherfucker. Don't get it twisted. Bill is a motherfucker, but I'm a motherfucker too.
But hey, nigga, that temperature gonna definitely raise up when that topic get kicked off. I'm preserving.
And they're gonna have a.
Yo, what if Bill do you like fucking Danny did fucking Jamal in the fucking hallway, dude? You go do
he might do, bro. I don't know, he might do. But one thing about RTA, I ain't shucking the duck and no smoke. Like Bill Haney is a motherfucker, bro. You got to be built for it tough. Look, you got
hey, Bill is that dude.
You got to be built for it tough to get in the ring to spar with a nigga like that. You really do. And I'm built for it tough. I done been in there with the best of them, bro. So Bill supposed to scare me or something? This dude don't scare me. This dude is full of lies. This dude is full of propaganda. This dude is so lost in the sauce because it's his son. He is spitting lies out here to the public.
See,
hey, Rodnell said Haney, Andrade, Crawford, the most avoided.
Hold on, but hold on. Let's do this. Haney been champion for 7 minutes, bro. Crawford been champion for 7 years.
Come on, dog. Come on.
No. I'm not trying to. No. Listen, no, bro. I'm not trying to say
compare how long somebody been champ. We just talking about every day who's the most avoided.
But bro, Devin Haney got his title like a year ago, like a year and some change ago. He was hurt for a year. He couldn't even fight for a year, bro. At least Crawford been the champion for 7 years, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro. So he's proven. I'm just saying, you know, people like Devin Haney need to prove something. He need to be the top 10 opponent. That's a legitimate argument, Black. Ain't nobody saying that Devin Haney can't fight. But
so he's not being avoided. He's not being ducked in.
I'm not saying he's not Black.
Dang. No, he's not. I answer that no.
Ayo, but let me explain, bro. Let me explain my case. I'm not saying. Yeah, but Ayo, let me explain.
Ayo gets on this shit to troll now, bro. This nigga switched up. I'll be like,
hold up. See, this is what I don't like about niggas. Because you don't disagree with the nigga.
Like the swamps in New Orleans.
Because you don't agree with a nigga.
Come on the panel. And brother,
because you don't agree with the nigga. Because you don't agree with a nigga switch up for a nigga.
Come on, brotherhood.
Brotherhood. Nah, don't get him up. Me and Brotherhood almost came to blows about Crawford, bro. Because I was like, bro, this dude just be going at Crawford, bro. It's like, that shit don't be making no sense. The shit he be saying about Crawford don't make no sense. But I'll be like, it's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, hold up, Black.
Hey, I got to definitely Dipset though, man. I got Dipset to be real. So we're gonna have to close it down. Hey, shout out to everybody that tuned in. I was actually gonna shut it down at 8, but I went a little bit over. Few more comments. Before Haney got to WBC, he couldn't get a fight. So what's your point? Once again, tell me who was trying to fight Haney. And who was saying full of lies. So yeah, it's true media on this side, man. We can't cap, we can't fake. If you do, we'll flame your ass the fuck up out of here, man. It's the choker chain that makes the PBC bloggers not want a real belt. Devin Haney, Demetrius Andrade, Terrence Crawford, all real title holders worldwide. Hey, man, the chat, no.
Hey, man, you know what? Hey, man, when this Devin Haney TO fight happened, I can't wait to be in attendance with y'all, bro. We're gonna have an after party. I think I'm gonna be the only one.
You said when
you know how Black.
Hold on, you interrupted Young Bill. Finish, Young Bill.
We gonna be in attendance all together, bro. And the after party gonna be lit. I think I'm the only one that's gonna have a good mood, though, bro. I think I'm the only one gonna be in a good mood.
This is regular shit. This is light.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I can't wait for the fight, bro. Hey, Black, we going together, bro. I'm telling you, I want to sit by you, bro. I want to sit by Brotherhood.
I want to sit by UGC.
Black Boxing Guy 7. I'm taking all bets on Teofimo, bro. I'm just end it with that. I'm taking all bets. And Boxing Finesse, my boy, the King of London, he said he called him Teofimo. So I'm taking all bets on Teofimo, bro.
Right.
Like, Boxing Finesse. Boxing Finesse, my nigga, too. He is the king of London. But this nigga tripping. Like, how can you call what he called to a female?
To a female.
That's like, and you on Devin Haney jock like that, but then you want to diss to a female who actually did something. Come on, Boxing Finesse, stop that shit.
All right. Well, that's all we got for this one. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hey, y'all want to plug anything? Anybody going live or?
Oh yeah, I'm finna go live.
All right, y'all go over to ILTBA Boxing Talk. He about to go live. You doing StreamYard or you just doing your solo shit? Solo, right?
No. I'm finna. Well, it's gonna probably be about like an hour. Let me try to figure out this StreamYard shit on my computer.
He probably gonna go solo. He don't want no smoke.
Yeah. Look at this nigga.
Solo
Mr. Say, Black, you a little bit emotional today, Black. What's
nigga,
up with
please,
that?
bro. Nigga, please.
like you know. See, Black, they got on me when I'm going for Bob Arum, right? They tell me I'm working for the WBC.
Passion, for the realest boxing
no,
talk.
I know, no, I ain't mad at that.
I just get passionate when cap shit going on.
I love it, bro. I love that's what I love about you. That's what I love about you.
Turn up when niggas on here capping.
No. That's what I love about you, Black. I want you to keep that same. No, I want you to keep that same. I want you. See, there you go. Look at him. When niggas do him like that, let me talk. Look at him, y'all. See how you do me. But I love that about Black Horse because he don't back down from no smoke, and I like niggas like that. I don't like niggas who get up here and want to be friendly all the time and can't disagree about something. But this is the same niggas who was telling me I'm working for the WBC. Nigga, is you working for Devin Haney? You and Ironcomb, nigga. Y'all.
I guess I'm working for every nigga that's getting ducked and every nigga that want all the top smoke because I'm on some big camp shit. Nigga, so like you know my resume. Don't play. Just keep the same energy, my nigga. Save that shit on your live, and when Bill Haney show up on H Money shit, don't duck, cause I'm gonna be there.
Come on, when have I ever ducked, Black? When have I ever ducked, bro?
I'm just saying, show up and make sure your signal, your Wi-Fi shit is hitting. I want
look at this nigga. Look at this capping. This nigga capping like a mother. You see how this nigga capping down? Black Horseman, you can't. Boy, emotional. This nigga emotional and capping like a motherfucker on me. Talking about make sure my Wi-Fi. He talking about make sure my Wi-Fi. Okay, I got you, Black. I'm gonna say you making it hard for Bill Haney. Like you making it hard for Bill Haney. I'm gonna fuck him up in the debate. I promise for you.
I got my money on Bill because the shit that you talking, Bill gonna annihilate your ass. Hey, but to prove to y'all this man is Dos Uno Cuatro, this man came in with Canelo avatar on a Andy Ruiz versus Chris Arreola topic. Get this shit here.
Hold up. I can't.
Told y'all he on the front line.
I can't put no respect on. I can't put no respect on Canelo for this week.
Man, listen in, bro. I gotta
all right.
Hey, thank y'all for tuning in. Much love. Shout out to the whole underground community. Shout out to the playback gang. Hit the like button if you like today's show, and we'll catch you on the next one, man. Peace out.
All right.